No.
Welcome to another edition of Books in 140 Seconds, the holiday edition.
Holiday edition!
Check out that
Woo!
tree. Anyway, non-holiday matters.
No, holiday's over.
Holiday's not over.
For Books in 140 Seconds it is.
Oh,
Get on, that's 17 seconds.
Vacation's over. We are talking about Drew Hayden Taylor's Motorcycles and Sweetgrass, a most excellent novel that was shortlisted for the... yes, signed by the author. That was shortlisted for the Governor General's Award this year, but did not win. It is a kind of magical tale of a modern First Nations reservation. And what we have is we have this classical trickster figure, this Nana Bush figure, who comes into town and kind of shakes things up for the beleaguered MP, for her kind of confused son, for her crazy brother, for it kind of affects all the people in that town and solves some problems, creates some new ones, kind of a good old-fashioned romp, a very wonderful ode to storytelling, really.
Yeah, I found it was very playful and inventive. It was a nice take on the oral storytelling tradition, as Jen said, and also with the Aboriginal stories that they told. I remember hearing about these growing up in school, and I felt this brought me back to that time in 6th grade with the mandatory textbook, but in a good way, an absolutely good way. It's modern, it's inventive, it's fun. He's a very good writer. He's very skillful, and he's clearly had fun when he wrote this book.
I had a kind of a wry grin on my face, like for most of the time I was reading this book, and it's really warm and really inviting, and I found that I was really eager to return to the story. What he's created are some really memorable characters, quite a variety. A variety of voices which are rendered quite faithfully. And he's also dealing, though, with some heavier issues, but in a way that is not in any way oppressive. We're talking about residential schools. We're talking about Native traditions dying out and other big issues like that, but it's never preachy, always accessible. You need to have no knowledge of any of this going in, really, to appreciate what's going on.
No, you just have to have the willingness to want to read a good book. And I love that. I love how he had the subtext of the more important issues happening in his community with a layer of humor that is often very slapstick, as well as being very pun-oriented, which I appreciated quite a bit. And it is a magical book. I felt it was magical, which makes it perfect for the Christmas season.
But it's not overdone. It's just like little touches of sparkle here and there. And some talking raccoons.
Deserves some spot lamp because it has sparkle.
Spot lamp.
It really does. There's no spot lamp on this. And that means we're way out of time. So yes, happy holidays, Motorcycle and Sweetgrass. Get it for Christmas, which is tomorrow, I believe. Oh! Okay, should we end now?
Yeah.